On Friday, the Supreme Court rejected the centre's proposal to provide it with a sealed envelope containing the names of individuals who would serve on an expert committee to investigate the negative report by American short seller Hindenburg Research on the Adani Group of companies and its effects on the markets. The experts will be chosen while maintaining complete transparency, according to a bench presided over by Chief Justice of India, CJI DY Chandrachud. If we use the government's list of names, it will resemble a committee created by the government. The committee must have total public confidence. In the meantime, a report with suggested names for the expert group was handed to the highest court by the centre, represented by Solicitor General Tushar Mehta. The centre advised the court that the committee's formation should proceed without delay. In the interest of complete transparency, however, the top court declined to accept the centre's recommendations. The court stated, if we accept ideas, we should communicate them to the other side so that there is transparency. On this issue, the court is holding off on making a decision. The court made the following comment after hearing the government's argument. You, the centre, have argued the impact on the market is zero. Yet statistics show that investors suffered losses totaling lakhs of billions. The court ruled it could not start with the presumption of a regulatory failure and told the petitioners a sitting judge would not be on the committee. The Centre and the Securities and Exchange Board of India were directed by the court last Friday to recommend ways to strengthen the legal and regulatory framework in order to address situations like the decline in Adani Group stock prices following the release of the Hindenburg report. What SC said? If we accept government's suggestions, we should disclose it to the other side. We will select experts and maintain full transparency, won't take suggestions from government or petitioners. There has to be full, public, confidence in the committee. We cannot start with the presumption of a regulatory failure. The government reportedly suggested a committee to investigate and submit a report regarding Hindenburg's admitted claim of taking a short position in Adani Group companies through US-traded bonds and non-Indian traded derivatives instruments prior to the publication of its report, and whether they were in violation of regulatory, penal, preventive or other statutory provisions, according to counsel privy to the centre's submission. The memo also suggested that the committee make recommendations for actions to strengthen the legal and/or regulatory framework. Advocates M. L. Sharma and Vishal Tiwari submitted petitions, which the court was now hearing. According to Sharma's appeal, Nathan Anderson of Hindenburg Research and his collaborators in India and the US should be prosecuted for allegedly taking advantage of investors and causing the artificial crashing of the stocks of the Adani Group. A special committee to oversee a policy for authorizing loans of more than 500 crore rupees issued to large enterprises was also requested in Attorney Tiwari's petition to the court. Congresswoman Jaya Thakur filed the third petition in the case, asking for an investigation into Life Insurance Corporation and State Bank of India for allegedly purchasing shares of Adani Enterprises follow-on public offering at a price of 3,200 rupees each when they were actually worth 1,800 rupees on the secondary market. The fourth petition, heard by the court on Friday and associated with Thakur's argument, was submitted by Anamika Jaiswal. Her argument demanded an investigation into the claims made against the Adani Group of companies and the source of the money used by shell companies to allegedly invest sizable sums in the group stock. What is the case? Gautam Adani's ports-to-energy conglomerate battled US-based short sellers about allegations of stock manipulation and accounting fraud on the erstwhile richest Asian, Gautam Adani. The conglomerate's share prices witnessed a decline, losing more than half of its market value since the Hindenburg Research leveled allegations pertaining to tax havens, laundering and stock manipulation. It is pertinent to note that the Adani Group has dismissed the charges as lies, saying it complied with all laws and compliance. The 10 listed Adani Group firms have faced a combined erosion of over 8.5 lakh rupees crore in just 6 trading sessions. Adani Enterprises had also announced the withdrawal of a 20,000 crore rupees share sale, citing investors' interests as paramount. Meanwhile, the Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI, assured that all necessary surveillance measures are in place to address any excessive volatility in individual shares.